Good morning and welcome back to another Pokémon Sleep research video. We've made it to day 7 of the Raikou Research Event, and today will be a new record. Alright, we're gonna synchronize with the Pokemon Go++. I haven't opened the game yet, even though it's like 10 in the morning here. I am so behind on week 2, but it is what it is. We just had the time change on us here in Norway. I know for a lot of you guys, you might have already had the summertime, but today was our change, or yesterday was, but yeah. Anyway, so we got Sunday 31st. Let's have a look here. Got the 100%, that is good. I played it extremely safe here. You can see the last part of this graph was just I was just making sure. So the sleep type here doesn't matter this week because of the event. I didn't catch that earlier. I suspected it, but I never really read up on it. And to an extent, it's also exciting to just see what kind of sleep style we get. So it should be above 245 million, I think. Oh, I inched past one of you in Discord. I don't remember who. Someone had 267. Oh, that's so good. All right. And we need to compare this. So here's the number we need to write down. 1797. I think that's on the dot, the last berry. We had a long discussion yesterday about when the game registers the Snorlax strength. It's a Gulpin on top for the 270 million. That is so surprising. Okay, we got a Raichu with a new sleep style, which we're gonna have a look at this one right away. And I spot a Dedenne. Let's see which this one is. It's the second star sleep style. Then I wonder what the third and the fourth one is like. If this is how hard it is to get the second. So we got a Dedenne. Got a 1-star Raikou. Oh, that is unfortunate. Because today is the only time when it would be possible for me to encounter the 3-star, depending on the, or because of the amount of drowsy I'm getting here. Wow, not really a lot going on here. I was really hoping for the 3-star Raikou. Then we got 2 Butterfree. We got a Toxicroak, Marowak, a Caterpie, and an Ivysaur. I don't really understand the overall distribution here of the Pokemon. Granted, I got 270 million, but we'll see. I have popped a Focus Incense and a Raikou Incense in hopes that I would cross the rank into 55, but it's looking grim. Alright, so at least we had 10 encounters here. I can start on the Raikou, crossing my fingers for that odd chance Hungry Raikou. It's gonna be the Ivysaur. And that's it. Not even gonna feed that one. Oh man. So we got the Hungry Ivysaur. Not too interested in the Marowak or the Toxicroak. Maybe it's a Caterpie today. Kinda looks like it. Okay, so I'm gonna spend my Raikou biscuits here, and now that we have entered week 2, there are a couple more items in the Raikou main exchange. And so I know there's a biscuit or 2 waiting for us, and another incense for the Raikou. Okay, I'm just gonna feed it Raikou biscuits until it's full. It would be interesting here if I can somehow get a crit on the next biscuit if it's not all full. It's all full. Man, my Raikou luck has been awful this week. That is just fine though. And then I'm thinking to give the premium biscuit here to the Caterpie. I'm getting real close to friendship level 10, and I can start looking for a berry finding Butterfree. I do have a just okay Butterfree at level 35, but it's not good. at least not for the long-term value. So I'm hoping at some point, if there is a bug area anytime soon, that I can find a berry finding Caterpie. So, for the final day of the week, a Caterpie capture was the most exciting event. That is very funny. Well deserved, particularly now that I'm on the video here, trying to make a fun video on the day 7, the peak. But yeah, not even the app is recognizing the Raikou here. It's like, do you see this 3-star Butterfree? Okay, so there's a Raikou candy for the friend list. 270 as the record. I saw Bro Vinny. He hit 404 million. That is Spiel's old record. I am so curious about Spiel's current strategy. I'm gonna have a look at the friend list right away. And then I'm gonna take a look at the remaining research experience, because it could be the case that I can pop another focus incense today, but I may just wait until like Thursday, Friday, something like that. Okay, so here's the Caterpie, double honey, ingredient finding, inventory, helping speed, skill trigger, ingredient finding down. Overall, this is pretty confused, to say the least. At the very least, the ingredient finding is down. It is a berry specialist, so that's good, but not too big a fan of the double inventory and the ingredient finding, so it's just clogging up the sub skills here. The next one will be level 10, and so hopefully we'll find a berry finding with that guaranteed first gold sub skill. All right, so we're leaving the first event here, and we're getting an exclamation mark here. New inventory has been added. Okay. I was starting to get a little bit anxious here. Was it saying that I have to exchange right now? But that's gonna be this Sunday. Okay, gonna claim some stuff here. And we've made it into April, which means there should be a 9-month thing. Yeah, around April 3rd. And that should also be my 9-month big gift. There we go. April 3rd, in 2 days, get a Dream Cluster M Sub-Skill Seed Handy Candy L. Man, I'm super curious what the 1 year gift is gonna be, if it's just gonna be the exact same, or if it's gonna be some sort of boosted event. Ooh, we got some more bundles. Let's take a look. 15 Poke Biscuits for 670 Raikou main. 12 Great Biscuits, 140. I'll have to consider those in a few hours. Just have to think about it a little bit. But those are some good bundles, I gotta say. Okay, let's say goodbye to this Snorlax, the record-setting Snorlax at the Greengrass Isle. And the area bonus is increased to 60%. This coming week, though, I will just lose out on that 5% because it's already hit the max. I don't think it goes past 60. And so, at the very least, I get the maximum potential this week. But my Raikou luck so far has not been the best. And so I'm thinking to take the foot off the pedal a little bit when it comes to the overall grind this week. So I'm probably not gonna do a ZZZ ticket this week. We'll just have to see what happens here with the berries. I'm also gonna be just fine if it's curries. If it's desserts, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. Okay, so it's salads. Wait, hang on. We got the Ultra 4 surprise here, I think. Wow, this is certainly surprising. This Snorlax looks bigger than the usual ones. Maybe Raikou's activity in the area has influenced Snorlax too. This Snorlax ought to make your sleep research even more effective right from the start. Yeah, you can see the 4 here in the corner. It's already Ultra 4. You found a big Snorlax. I wonder if that's going to be a variable going forwards. that could be interesting, where it's like a range of like basic 1 through master 4. Okay, so we got Grappa, we got salads, we got Fiji berry, and Mago berry. I do have a decent Marowak, but for the other berry, it's not going to be too good. Okay, so here's the deal. My team right now is awful. It is so bad. I put in 5 Research Exp up Pokemon for that extra optimization. So the collection here is not going to be particularly good. I'm just going to pop all of these. Got some ingredients from the Eevee. And then I'm going to shove them back in the bag where they belong. And they are probably not going to be put out again anytime soon. I'm almost starting to wonder if I should piece together some like light Research EXP team so that at least I get some value whenever I need to pop that extra optimization. We can have a look here. So I got done all of the research missions last week and got done almost a few of these already, but that is just because of that funny start. Get Snorlax to grade 2. Thank you for the free Dream Shards, I'll take it. And we get a Bulbasaur Incense at the end. That is great because I am looking for that Bulbasaur with the Mono Honey. Okay, we need to just fix this team right away. It is awful. So, gonna put on the Sylveon, which has 141%. I have an interesting team composition here that I'm gonna cover with you all in a second here. Just need to make sure that I'm not falling too far behind. And then we can have a look at the favorite berries. How about that? I do have a Raikou now. That could be interesting, but overall not too impressed by it. I will have a look at the just overall suggestion from the app, I think. I like to just use this search like this. That was what I was considering. The Walrein is just too strong. And so I think for now, I'm gonna put on the Walrein. Then I'm gonna start building up the bag for the Ninja salads, which is a big deal. So unfortunately, the Ditto here has got a low energy, but hopefully throughout the day I can redeem it by using the Sylveon here. So here's the new strat. I will cover this in detail in a separate video, but just as a general idea, what I'm thinking to do is I had a good chat with Brovini in his Discord about this because I've been complaining all week about my Sylveon, and then right as I start complaining, like all in, it just procs and it procs and it procs, and I was just 150ing a whole bunch of Pokemon. So for example, you can see the Ampharos here, 114, 129, and 111. Now I want to double check something because I feel like I had quite a few Pokemon at 150 the other day. Walrein. I know for a fact 149. Let's see the Glaceon. For some reason I thought perhaps the energy healing would like take off 5 if it's above 100, but thankfully that's not the case. So what I'm doing is every time I want to overcharge Pokemon where my main team is already fully energized, because Sylveon like triggers and triggers and triggers, and then they're like 130, 40, then I can collect from the 4 other Pokemon, so Ampharos, Walrein, the Ditto, and the Gengar here. And then the only thing I have to do is to switch over here, use this team, and then click on the Sylveon, because the Sylveon doesn't get affected even though I'm technically changing the team. Because the Sylveon is still on the team, it doesn't lose those resources that it's been gathering up. And so that way you can just have the main team, and then you can have a separate team on the side where you just go back and forth and overcharge as you are lucky with your energy for all. And then you'll have some Pokemon in the bag for whenever you're unlucky with the energy for all. Those days are brutal. And I'm almost wondering if some sort of overcharge double healer setup can be some excessive meta at some point. especially considering just how powerful the energy for all Pokemon are. And if you can make them heal themselves among each other, then you can do some event preparation that way. So, Pokemon Sleep Champion Tournament 2024 commemorative gift. This was super funny. I got tricked so hard in the Discord. I checked the Discord way early. Obviously, it is April 1st. And Pokebiscuit 4, Recovery Incense, Energy Pillow, Dream Cluster M. Ooh, that's actually a decent chunk of items. I'll take it. The funny thing too was I saw the video here with the 1st of April joke, but I didn't know if the gift was also a joke. So now I can claim all of these goodies. 4 energy pillow, that's a whole lot. They are really good for the energy recovery Pokemon, or the extra helpful, because at the point where, well, to an extent, I wonder. Yeah, you don't get the sneaky snacking as hard if you do a single extra helpful and the 4 others are just totally depleted, but yeah, for the most part, you want to save those pillows for the energy recovery and the extra helpful Pokemon. So there was something I was going to check here. Yes, Spheal. Let's have a look at Spheal. I want to see what strategy. See? 411 million. That is crazy. He beat Brovini. That is insane. Clap it up for Spheal. I don't even think he is watching the videos here, but that is a big deal. Oh man. That is interesting. So I have not spent any of the ZZZ tickets. I was mistaken in one of my videos earlier in the week where I thought I had spent 3 of these, but I only had spent 2. And so for the most part, I am going to hold on to those tickets for the Suicune event. I am suspecting that Suicune may have a busted main skill. If it's Ingredient Magnet, I'm gonna be so excited for it. I don't even know how to put it. It's gonna be a big deal with the Ingredient Magnet special Pokemon. And at that point, I want to maximize that. So first thing I always get each month is that ZZZ ticket, just because how powerful it is. And then I do like to get my hands on these seeds. Now, I'll have to wait until April 3rd to get my monthly bonus, and then I get my quarterly bonus as well. And at that point, I should have enough dream points to either get the main skill seed, or the sleep points, or the sub skill seed. So we'll just have to see, but for now I'm just in the savings mode. I have a lot of biscuits, and it's quite exciting. Gonna cook a breakfast here, and then I'm super curious to hear in the comments about how your first week has been. I also want to check just how far I am from that rank 55. 6,000. That means if I do the combo yet again with the Raikou Focus Incense, I should be hitting my target. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Let's see, we put on the Focus Incense and we put on the Raikou Incense. And at that point I hit rank 55 tomorrow. That's gonna be a big deal. And then I do have a few luck incense that I'll pop on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm just gonna spend them all and hopefully stack up on some Dream Shards, which I'm in desperate need of. So we have a look at the main shop here. I got 233 mains remaining. I'm probably gonna spend 100 of those on the Raikou biscuits tomorrow. That will leave me like almost there. If one of those biscuits crit, that would be great. I'm just gonna buy them one at a time, and at that point, hopefully, I will be able to get a Raikou. With the spend here as well, you can see as long as the Raikou doesn't get full after 2 biscuits again, I should be able to secure that second Raikou, because I only got 1 so far. by spending 100 mains on the 2 biscuits, and then I would have 123 mains left to get that 3rd biscuit at the 120 main price. And at that point, I'm just going to save up for the main skill and potentially get the handy candy over the Raikou candy, just because I don't have a good Raikou. Unless somehow my second roll on the Raikou is a crazy one, but we'll have to see. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow as well, maybe even more so than today, where the on top belly Gulpin was my my big encounter. Feeling a little salty about that, but it is what it is. I have no ingredients because my team was completely useless because I was maximizing the research experience here. I think I should potentially just wait, honestly. Gonna make an apple salad, why not? 400 points. Oh, 1600, that's actually quite a bit for the 8 ingredients. Okay, so hope you guys had a great first week of the Raikou event, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow with hopefully an exciting video where maybe I'll secure another Raikou. Thank you for watching.